Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over the Halloween Cup because it is going to be starting October 11th. I'd say around noon. Well, that's personally my time here in Alaska, but tomorrow, so just look forward to that. Make sure you just don't do your sets, just hold off until it is the Halloween Cup. Unless you want to go into Master League, then make sure you do that before it does start. So as you can see here, October 11th until the 25th. So if you're not interested in the Halloween Cup, which is going to consist of Bug, Poison, Ghost, Dark, and Fairy, then you could just go into the Great League, regular, nothing special, just regular old Great League. And then probably my favorite cup, which is going to be Ultra League and Ultra Premier Classic, is going to be going from October 25th until November 8th, and then the Halloween Cup does end on the 2nd of November. Alright, so taking a look at the meta for the Halloween Cup over here on Pvpoke, link down below so you can slowly look at it yourself or just go back and see if you haven't already saved Pvpoke into your browser. So if you're thinking, well, Charm is just going to overwhelm it, well, that's why they buff Poison, folks. So Charm is dangerous, that's for sure, the move specifically for the Fairy types. But the Poisons did get that nice buff, which we'll take a look at or continue to take a look at as we do go through the list here. So taking a look at the Neato Queen, which is not going to be able to win up against an Azumarill, which is interesting. That isn't a one-shield situation, one-to-one shield. So, I don't know. I feel like I can win a lot of matchups up against Azumarill, but you got to think about the quick move bubble damage, which is doing quite a bit to you as well because you're ground type. Taking a look at this matchup with Wormadam Trash XL. Now, you're going to have lower attack to get that XL. Personally, I already have one made, which is a lucky, somewhere like around a 96 or 98%. I'm not going to make another one. I'm just going to use the one I have if I even use it. Then we have Mawile. There we go. There's my Mawile. Now, the Shadow is going to be, I mean, I'm not going to say equally as good, pretty much. It's going to have better matchups up against certain things, while the other Mawile here is going to be able to do different things because it's lasting longer, but not dealing as much damage, of course, compared to the Shadow Mawile. So I just want to go ahead and take a look at the Obstagoon matchup here. Make sure it does have Power Up Punch because I do feel like you want to run that Power Up Punch. If you want to go with Play Rough or Iron Head, it's your decision, really. I personally like to go with Iron Head, but you may want to go with Play Rough because, I don't know, Mandibuzz may be flying around somewhere and you're going to be able to do a ton of damage if they think you have Iron Head. Maybe you get off a Power Up Punch. Getting off a Power Up Punch and a Play Rough, if you're a Shadow, is a bit of a stretch. It can happen, no problem, if you have shields especially, but just something to consider. You've seen me use it plenty of times, right? It's well worth the investment. If you're thinking, well, what about the Shadow? I need that one. You don't need it. Regular Mawile works. All right, so moving on here, we're going to have Jellicent, of course, which is going to be great. So it's going to be great up against Neato Queen, which you're going to probably see quite a bit. I hate seeing that. You got to go all the way up to Earth Power. You have to, you got to figure it out. But, it's not all bad because Shadow Neato Queen, still pretty good. Moving down the list here is just going to start to kind of, these are all still pretty good, and I'm going to probably use some crazy stuff. So, I mean, I don't think you have to really worry about the Charm users too much. If you're running like a double Dark team, yeah, you may have to consider having some sort of protection from it. Maybe run into a double Charm user. Yeah, it's going to get a little dirty out there, but you got to build your team accordingly. Really depends upon, I don't know. It's going to say what you got in the back, but let's just see what you see, and that's simple as that. All right, so you see all the Fairy types, you see all the Poison types, so you don't have to really worry about it. Pick some Poison, you'll be good to go. It's pretty much it. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what I have going on here. So a lot of these things I just made randomly. They're not going to be something I use. It's just what I have lying around. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. Galarian Slowbro. I don't think I can use it. Maybe we'll have to see. Golbat is something I definitely want to use. I do have a Shadow, which I'll probably just use that one. I just made that shiny because, well, it's shiny. And I love the way the shiny Golbat looks. Plenty of stuff. Here's that Wormadam Trash I was talking about. And it is a, wow, it's like a 98% there. Yeah, definitely not what you want to go for, but whatever. Going to be able to use my Dusclops here, my newly made XL one. So I'm sure it has a little bit of a play. We'll figure it out. Venusaur is something I'm definitely consider using because I just love Venusaur. Frenzy Plant hurts everything. And then we have Malamar, of course, which is going to also be pretty fun to use. I just love that Pokemon. Just got to look out for a few different things, though. Galvantula, definitely going to be doing great in this cup. All right, so... But then you got these Razor Leaf users. Oh boy, it's going to be fun, right? Coffagus, I haven't even made a video. What's up with that? Because I had none. I had no Yamasks. So I got one from the breakthrough finally that I didn't transfer. Nothing special about the IVs. I just realized, hey, I better stop transferring these and make one so I can use it in a video. Of course, you have this here, which I'm very excited to use as well. Always love using that thing. And then, of course, the Mandibuzz is just going to be, you know, everywhere. It's not hard to get. Not really hard to obtain. It's not XL, so no big deal at all. The good old days when Haunter used to just be really good. I mean, it's still great. I mean, if you do run Sludge Bomb, I suppose if you run into a Dark type, you'll be doing pretty good. So, I don't know. There's my Mawile. I do have it equipped as a best buddy, which it does land at $14.99. I couldn't believe that. Pretty excellent. As far as Hoopa, don't waste your time. Just don't, okay? Not even close. Like we said, that one's going to be pretty good as well. Greninja, it's going to be spicy, something fun to use. It's extremely squishy. So, I mean, don't go in there expecting it to start just rolling over everything, because it's not going to do that. But definitely a fun pick if you're looking for a little bit something different here. Of course, balance your team out to protect it against, I don't know, Charm. Yeah, so Drapion, might have some pretty good play. As you can see here, we have plenty of stuff. Even one of these things, the Genesect, I don't think I'll be using that, but Magnet Bomb is pretty good. Something I am considering using is Bellsprout. I do have one best buddy, 100% level 50. Putting in that work, we'll see how that does work out. So let's go ahead and just put in the shadows here, see what we can come up with. See what we have just all bunched up here. So we got the Tyranitar, and just keep in mind, the way I go with the IVs, if I can get a good one, sure, you know, that's good and all. Great. Like the Mawile, I couldn't believe that. It was a day before the Team Rocket event at a restaurant I was eating with my son. It just, Arlo there when they were around, and I had it. But otherwise, I don't really get two great ones. I mean, that Shadow Golbat was good, for sure. Neato Queen, it's on the good side. That Shiftry, also good. I hunted for a few of these. You know, pretty much I hunted for all of them, a lot. And this is just what I got, unfortunately. It's weird. I get horrible IVs for Shadows, so it just work with what I get. And it is what it is. But anyways, there you go. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Just wanted to give you a quick brush up of the Halloween Cup and what you can expect. You're going to see a lot of, you know, top tier like what we saw there. Hopefully not triple, double charm teams. If that's the case, let's go Poison. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!